Ms. Atterbury has some of the most legitimate reasons for missing said court dates that I've heard.
Right from the start, this courtroom feels different. The judge actually says the defendant has legit reasons for missing court. That never happens unless something serious went down. You can already tell this isn't your usual miss court date. Case, this one's about to take a wild, unexpected turn.
Court does call the case of the people versus Jessica Atterbury.
Good morning, Judge. It's good to see you. Christina Costantino on behalf of Jessica Atterbury. Ms. Atterbury, can you please state your name for the court? Jessica Atterbury.
Court does have before the plea form that indicates the defendant will be pleading guilty to the charge of use of cocaine, the 1-year offense. Upon her successful plea to that charge, count 1 would be dismissed. That's the court's full understanding of it.
That's correct, Your Honor. That's correct, Judge.
All right, may I have her sworn?
Raise your right hand. You solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes, I do.
State your name.
Jessica Atterbury.
Ma'am, it is this court's understanding that you are going to be pleading guilty to the charge of use of cocaine. That is misdemeanor, punishable by up to 1 year incarceration and $2,000 fine plus court costs. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. You understand also, ma'am, that while I'm taking your plea, I would not be your sentencing judge.
Now, this is where every word matters. The judge carefully explains the charge. Use of cocaine, not possession. It sounds small. But in Michigan law, that's a big difference. It can mean the court's willing to see addiction as something treatable, not just punishable. What do you think, fair call or too soft?
And you would be sentenced before Judge Perry in the 15th District Court. You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Still wish to plead guilty?
Yes.
And to that charge, how do you plead?
Guilty.
Now, you understand that by pleading guilty, you'll not have a trial of any kind.
Correct.
You signed an advice of rights form, is that correct?
Yes.
Any question regarding any of those rights?
Sir.
Please look at paragraph 5. You'll see a copy on the podium. Those are your rights which are part of a trial. You understand by pleading guilty, you'll be giving up those rights as well as all the rights on that.
Listen closely. Every yes, Your Honor locks her, and once she pleads guilty, she can't take it back. If she changes her mind later, the judge isn't just checking boxes. He's building a record that proves Jessica knew exactly what she was agreeing to. Every answer matters.
Yes.
You understand that you'll be giving up your right to appeal of rights.
Yes.
Are you on probation or parole?
I'm not.
Has anybody promised you anything other than what's been stated here today on the record to get you to plead?
No, Your Honor.
Has anybody threatened you or coerced you?
No.
You're doing this voluntarily?
Yes.
Of your own free will?
Yes.
And also because you believe that you are indeed guilty of this offense?
Yes.
On the date of September 18, 2023, at the location of Plymouth Road, City of Ann Arbor, Washtenaw County, State of Michigan, were you in possession of cocaine?
Yes.
Had you used it?
Yes.
Did you know what you were using was cocaine?
Yes.
Ma'am, if I accept your plea...
Here's a key detail. This judge isn't the one who will actually sentence her. That happens later in front of Judge Perry. That means whatever sympathy she's earning here might not help her later. New judge, new energy, new outcome. And trust me, that can change everything.
Between the time of my acceptance of your plea and the time of sentencing, if you commit misconduct as defined in Michigan court rules, the court would not be bound by any evaluation or recommendation regarding sentencing, and you could not withdraw your plea. You understand that?
I do.
Counsel, are you aware of any other promises, threats, or other inducements which have led to this plea?
No, Your Honor. No, Your Honor.
And have I complied with the court?
The defense is satisfied.
Court will accept the defendant's plea of guilty to count 2. Count 1 is dismissed. Pre-sentence investigation and review. 15th District Court probation. Sentencing in this matter will be
September 12th at 8:30 a.m.
September 12th, 2025, 8:30. Bond.
Thank you, Judge. Judge,
Thank you.
I believe her bond is currently listed as denied.
Yes.
So I would like to address bond if the court would allow me to. Just briefly. Judge, I understand the court there were some missed court dates here, but I think actually Ms. Atterbury has some of the most legitimate reasons for missing said court dates that I've heard.
This part shocks the whole courtroom. The defense reveals Jessica was stabbed 6 times, then shot in the leg. 2 separate attacks, same alleged perpetrator. Suddenly, this case isn't just about drugs, it's about survival. The judge, the lawyers, everyone goes silent for a moment. You can feel the tension.
I don't know if ever, but pretty
Okay.
good, pretty
Okay,
up
go
there,
ahead.
Judge. I mean, really up there. She was unfortunately the victim of a severe stabbing. She has 6 stab wounds from an incident that occurred in Roseville. That incident occurred at the end of February. She was hospitalized after that into the beginning of March. She had several blood transfusions and was released from the hospital. After that, she was unfortunately the victim of a shooting in her leg. She has a leg wound and was hospitalized for 2 weeks as a result of that injury. That occurred during her last court date, which was in March. She was hospitalized for 2 weeks until the end of April because of that, the shooting. And Judge, I know that sounds like maybe hard to believe, but it's not.
So, go ahead.
It's not, Judge. There is actually a separate case out of Macomb County where Miss Atterbury is the victim of that case. An individual has been charged with attempted murder as a result of both the shooting and the stabbing, which were 2 separate incidents.
There were 2 separate incidents, same alleged perpetrator?
Same alleged perpetrator, yes. And different incident dates that occurred during the course of her last court date, which was in March.
And there it is, bond reinstated at $20,000 personal recognizance, no jail tonight. The judge chooses compassion, giving her one more chance to turn things around. But sentencing day is coming, and that's when the real test begins. Would you have given her this break?
She obviously has quite a bit of medical conditions as a result of that. She's still in need of wound treatment for her stab wound, or for both, I'm sorry, the injury to her leg from the gunshot. She is still requiring medical treatment for. She's receiving some treatment at the jail, but of course it's not quite the same. She does also need to see a surgeon, and her injury from the gunshot wound will require 4 more surgeries. Given that, we are asking if the court would consider either a personal or a low bond with perhaps a GPS tether that would alleviate concerns as to